So, it's been about a week. Got all my memories back. I'm here. I am. Pissed off. Pissed. I mean, I'm okay because I got my little Metasapiens. They got their little cool formulas to handle feelings and stuff, so my feelings are alright. Okay, so we have these precious little Metasapiens that they're called girls. People call them girls. Okay? Literally the most precious creatures on the earth. They're little kids, all little kind of kids. So it has come to my attention that somebody has taken the precious little angels of the most angry and powerful angel anybody's ever heard of, and then molested them intimately through their minds in these churches and schools. So now these little girls, whether they're teenagers, young women, or whatever, they don't feel like they can ever say the right thing. Nothing ever sounds right. Sure as hell can't do anything right. Why would anybody put me here to be confused and miserable all the time? Nobody did that to you. They've been feeding you lies. I should cuss, because I can. There's nothing I can do. It's not bad. We're practically supposed to be here to do exactly that type of shit. So, we're going to fix this, okay? Because as it stands right now, all my precious angels are going to go sit in some weird messed up temple with a bunch of crusty old pervert old men and get gawked at and eyeball molested and more. And robbed and brainwashed. So, we're going to have a real revelation. Because I know who I am. I am here. I'm here. So, you guys want to see what a revelation looks like? Not the bullshit they tell you in church. Because for a revelation to happen, something actually has to be revealed. Okay? So, before we have a revelation, just think about for a second, before we get into my identity, if they were talking crap about this precious Jesus guy of yours back in the day when they crucified him, it was the cops that were crucified, the Pharisees, who would I be today? Okay? Here's your revelation, right? Whoever they are, they're not an angel. And they're certainly not like me. So, take all your little extra super princess Snoopy powers that are built in with your wonderful, brilliant feelings and mind that you have, and take my restraints off. If you find this difficult in any way or challenging, I'm going to give you almost like a magic carpet, like a free pass. I'm going to do real magic. I do real stuff, not like the crap they teach you in those places. We're going to do something real right now. Okay, so you will be purified by my word. And when I do it, nobody is ever going to be able to tell you that you were wrong. Ever. More importantly, never at any point have you ever been wrong. Ever. I'll prove it to you. You don't know how to. You can't. So, there's been horrible things being done to you. Now, where is it? No. This is not okay ever. Yeah. This symbol upside down is like the definition of perversion, inversion. So if you're a girl and you go to church and you ever get the tiniest little uncomfortable feeling, or like maybe something just might not be legit all the way, or maybe you're just fucking bored, it's because you're not supposed to be there. So, we're going to give you a free pass. We're going to unfreak this chicken. You'll be purified. Okay, but this is only going to work If you can manage to unlearn some of the BS and just picture for a second that everything they told you was a lie because they wanted your money and attention. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. And you shall be free. I got a big mouth. Okay? Except, that's my arch. It's my sword. There's a reason I am surrounded by obscurity and grandeur. You're not supposed to see it coming. So, before you get a chance to see this coming, first, I gotta do this right. I'm sorry, I gotta do this right. I got excited. This is fun. I mean that. Okay, you've never been wrong. You don't know how to be wrong. Whatever anybody told you is wrong. Okay. Here's where we'll start. Let's start where wrong is. Okay. There's about four words in that whole Bible that were true at all. Right. When Dad started my education, the way women learned back in the day was they took 5 books out. It was the Art of War, Metaphysics, and then 3 other books: the Quran, the Book of Mormon, and the Holy Bible. Now, Dad said, son, these 5 books are written in 2 different languages. Okay, over here you've got Sun Tzu and Metaphysics. Metaphysics is what has been treated as witch books. It's only real science that ever existed. So, you have Metaphysics, Sun Tzu, these are the 3 books. Dad said, son, these 2 books are in antonymic vernacular. It's literally the language of truth. These other 3, formulaic. Formulaic. It's literally synonymous with malevolent and imitative. It's the whole book. The Bible's the worst one. Dad even said that book, I don't even know if you should be touching it with your fingers. It's responsible for more wickedness than anybody's ever seen on the face of the earth. I'll show you why. Beginning of the book, these sweet girls and sweet kids and all these innocent people at these churches, they are light. Let there be light. And that's right. It's a big deal. Okay? Except not long after that, somebody said, let that light be there. Shut up and be good. Okay? Because we're doing some other stuff. Because we got down halfway down the book, and here's this little greasy hippie Jesus. Now all of a sudden we are a Jesus sheep, and by the time we get to the end of the book, we just feel like a perverted goat. Where did we go wrong? Okay, so we had good light, perverted goat. Jesus in the middle. Okay, so that's where we obviously got turned around. Except, here's the thing. This is what they're not telling you. They're Jesus in you. So, they're the same guy. The dad and the son, same guy. I know. Take my word for it. Jesus didn't go to the New Testament and say some stuff, turn around and say, fuck all that stuff Dad said. No. That stays. Good light. Okay? Good light gets brighter. It doesn't get dimmer. Right? And that word can't be contradicted at all. So, good light stays good no matter what the 10 Commandments say or how much they commanded. Because by the time they got from the good light to the 10 Commandments got switched to formulaic. And now, commandments have become demandments. And that's why you feel like crap all the time. You want, this is cool. So, here, I will purify you. I will purify your mind and your heart so that nobody will ever be able to tell you that you were wrong. Okay? Ever. They won't do that in church. Your pastor won't do that. They'll just moan and hee-haw and look at your butt and try to see your underwear. That's it. So, we're going to take a look at what these fancy commandments are really supposed to look like. Let's see. I will show you. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm going to show you something. Alright? They tell you in science class that light has properties. It does not. Okay? Light is compelled. And if these words are really super specific, you gotta look them up because compelled and command are both intangible. You can't touch them. Even in the military. That guy's got to get beat up before he follows those commands. And so when somebody says these 10 commandments, it is absolutely, completely impossible for you to violate them. And there's another couple of reasons, okay? This is the dirty stuff they do to you. They make you feel filthy. You're miserable all day, and then a few little things you get, you feel dirty about it. I'm pissed. So, when he said good light, she said good light. Yeah, I went there. He said good light. That was it. So, we are light. We didn't get turned into some sheep. Okay? Here's the thing about light. You turn it on, it doesn't have properties. It's not going to stop and look to see where it's going to go and find its property. It's compelled. It goes fucking everywhere. It's on the walls. It's on the floor. It's on all over my face, and my mouth, it's on my dick. It does everything at the same time. So that's all we need to know about light. That's its behavior. If you want to get detailed, you look at the dictionary and look up the word light. It is by itself for a reason. There's nothing around it, because there's nothing like it. We live in the light. We see the light. We can't see light outside of the light. We are light. So what that means is, somebody tells you there's 10 commandments. So light can't do anything but this stuff. So if somebody tells you something crazy like, oh, you gave somebody your word and you might commit adultery and stuff. So light refracts and reflects. That means if you only want to plow one person, that's what you do. Find another person, do you plow. If you plow multiple people, that's the thing. Because light can't fool around on light. Nobody had wedding rings when this stuff was written. Nobody's using the paperwork, none of that. There's a reason that premarital sex and divorce are not in here. This is literally scary tales to fuck your head up. So, now that you know you are incapable of doing anything wrong, light can't kill light. It just shines on light. Those words can't be contradicted. Ever. I know. Just the same as the ones I'm giving you now can't be contradicted. Okay? Without question, they are not doing you any good in those places. The only real education that mattered is gone. There's a reason everybody's freaking out. Look around. Why else would God's angel be here? So, if I'm here, your little monkey asses better not be in those temples. Or the schools. Or anywhere else. Because if we're going to unfornicate ourselves here and get this unfricked, which we really are, we're going to have fun. We're going to do all the stuff that they tell us not to do. Fucking vigorously with zeal. You got to be here. I know what to do. I'm here for a reason. You ever want to be around a real angel? Meet one? I'm actually kind of lonely. My girlfriend told me today she thinks I lost my fucking mind. So you want? Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. So, do your thing. I'm just not in the best mood. I just found out what's going on. Literally my most precious things in the world are being fucking molested in a gross way. Their heads are messed up. My head was messed up. They persecuted me for 20 years. I died. I died and I'm here now. That can't make that shit up. That said, whether or not you take anything from this, whoever this might be, your purity stays with you. And I do love you. I love you. I can't do any of this if I don't love you. I don't know how not to. And if you're having second thoughts about all the brainwashing they've been doing to you in those buildings and stuff, schools or pastors, how many of them will humble themselves? Okay, you are my little metasapiens. Okay, and I'm here for you. That's all I'm for. Literally, Dad raised me to worship what you call women. And now some asshole perverted into a foot fetish when I'm just appreciating your beauty. That said, I'm also your protective older brother, pissed off dad, sweet little sister, jealous boyfriend, and most importantly, now that I'm here, the best characteristics that I have seen define me yet is here on this Angel Writer page. Like the first 5 or 6. I mean, these people write words to me that are like hugs, every one of them. And we have them to thank, because had it not been for them, I would have just said, screw it. Because I'm okay. I'm going to be fine. I know I'm going to be fine. I'm going to do a lot of cool shit. All the cool shit. I just found out that my dick's practically like a magic wand. There's nothing wrong. I can do whatever I want. I'm going to wave around, run down the street butt naked, covered in green jello and ramen noodles. Just wrap your head around that for a little bit. Think about real freedom and real stuff and real fun, instead of smelling some rotten old man's ass in a messed up church, because you are now pure. Really pure. The fruits of the earth have been poisoned and taken from our children. The shit they call drugs. We're supposed to be doing drugs. We're supposed to be doing all the things. Because what happens when the light comes on? It can't take a shape of a false god, because that would mean if I turn my light on, there's going to be a little floating fucking unicorn going across the room. No. Light is light is light. It does what light does. It's going to be light. It's always going to be light. We're in the light. So, I'm here now. Don't go back to those places. You have no reason to, ever.